Okay, this is part 6, and I don't know what to title this. I guess this is once you have your course up and running, how do you, sort of keep track of your students? And so I'm going to show you some things down the right side when you're at the basic home page of your course. First thing you see is participants. If you click on participants, you can see here's all the different people that you have in your course. If you want to find out about them, their profile, you click on their name and see I've written some things. Here's where I'm from, here are the courses that I am teaching, and so. And it's kind of helpful. Whoops, went back too far. Get back to my course here, Exodus. Okay. So you can look at participants. And what's also handy about looking at participants, you can sort of see when people last accessed the website. So you can see certain people, 4 hours, 14, 16 hours, 1 day, 2 days. And as you go, you can see some of the people who may not be involved. If you go to the bottom and you see someone hasn't been on for like 3 weeks, then you know they're kind of struggling and you might want to contact them. So you got participants. Next thing is choices. That's if you, I didn't talk about that, but that's like a forum. You can make a question where people can put their choice, and it shows a little graph. It's really handy. Maybe we'll talk about that in a future video here. Forums. You can click on the forums. And what's nice about this is you can see the whole string of different, here's the different forums I had for my Exodus class. And if you click on a forum, it'll show you what people have said. So that's kind of a handy thing. If you click over here on discussions, you'll see what everyone said. We'll find a different one here. Let's see here. Yeah, if you click on that number 1 under discussions here, all the different people that have answered this question, and when people do this, they even answer and talk to each other. So it's sort of like it's your wall again. But you can sort of see the thread by just clicking on forums. Let me show you that again. Clicking on forums, here's the forum questions and the different lessons that I have. And then click on over here if you want to see what everyone has said. So this is discussions. You just click on that number 1. Okay, so we have forums. Then we go down to quizzes. And this is where you'll grade the different quizzes. Here's Exodus 6. I have 8 attempts. If I click on it, I see all the different people's names. And here's where their grades are. Now, the thing about multiple choice and fill in the blank and true and false, questions like that, is the question itself marks the person's paper. You don't have to go in and mark it. It does it automatically. The problem with essay is you can't have an automatic grading because an essay has to be read. So when people do their class or they do their lesson, they'll hit submit and they won't get 100% because you haven't marked their essay yet. So the way to look at people's essays and what they've done is you click on here. You can see started on completed. If you just click on started, here you can see what Mike Hoekstra has done. Question 1 was a multiple choice. It grades itself. Question 2 was an essay. So here's his answer, and he does a good job there. So then I want to give him a grade, and so the way to do that is to make comment or override grade. So I go in here. The grade is a 1 for 1. I'm giving him 100% credit, and then I want to say something to him. Mike, thanks for your answer. And then I hit save. So now I've graded his his lesson, and I've made a little comment. Okay, so that's how you do that. Back to review, back to sermons. So we've looked at participants, choice, forum, quizzes. Here, I'll just click on the choice. I did use that once for one lesson. Here you can see it was week 3. Give your opinion here and see what others think. And it gives a little graph. The question was, Moses struggled with the question of who he was. Everyone does. Why do you think most people struggle with the question of who they are? And here are all the different responses. Parents that never gave much encouragement, past failures, not many opportunities in life, poor self-esteem based on physical attributes, not enough connections with people that could help one succeed. And then it will tell you how many people chose which one. So it's kind of fun. So then that's pretty much it in terms of looking at what people have to say, in terms of feedback on your course.